Woohoo! Look at this. How did you even do that? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have just left Squamish and I'm on my way to Abbotsford, which is the little city past Vancouver, and I'm gonna meet mountain bike YouTuber BCPOV. If you watch mountain bike YouTube video, most likely you've seen Eric's contents, and he has built a trail with some super interesting features, and we've never ridden together. So I'm heading there, I'm gonna check out the trail, ride with him, and do a super cool trail preview. Let's get going. Hey!
Remy?
Yeah, good, and you?
Oh, pretty good. Quite a drive from Squamish.
Yeah, but it's a nice drive. Some really nice colors.
Yeah, and hopefully it's worth it coming out to ride the trail.
Oh, I'm sure it will be, yeah.
But before we get riding, we got to actually move the vehicles so we can get a good shuttle out of it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I follow you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Eric, so why did you build that trail on this mountain?
Well, partially because there's a pandemic. I had a lot of time on my hands. Actually, the trail's right here.
Oh.
And I was talking to a friend of mine, Chris, and he figured out that this trail, Rock Diva, used to go all the way down the mountain. But because of logging and time, and it just kind of got lost. So this trail existed on official maps, but it disappeared. So he got approval to kind of rebuild.
So that's a legal trail.
It's a legal trail.
So you applied for section 57, I think it's called?
It got grandfathered in a long time ago.
Okay.
It was on the map, but disappeared. But since it's still on the map, we could go in and build it.
And rebuild it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, because I think where we parked the car, we are on a clear cut, right? So I assume the trail completely disappeared.
Yeah, the trail went through that cut. Now it's gone. You'll see that part of this trail, like we'll see some older features. So if you know guys like Tyler Clausen and Dangerous Dan, they built some like wild features down there.
Oh, crazy.
They're rotting away, but you can see what they built down there, and
awesome.
We've gone in and kind of.
Yeah, we should stop and have a look, because this is like a piece of history, and it's part of the reason why I moved to Canada. It's seeing all those, you know, North Shore video back in the day, and seeing the features in person is absolutely crazy. So look forward to checking that out.
All right, so we're at the top of Rock Diva, which is the original line, and right off the bat we've got this kind of rock step down with an optional green skinny. I'm just gonna go around it.
Okay.
But I think you might want to try it. Yeah,
let's go and check it out. That's a double black trail. People can find it on Trail Forks.
That's right.
So let's check out that first feature then. Oh yeah, no way I'm riding the wood. Yeah. No, I'm not touching the wood.
Especially riding it lengthways, especially sketchy.
And it's slightly off camber. Yeah. I think would be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
So you say you're gonna go around?
I think I'll probably go around.
I'm gonna do the step down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine like this, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of dirt, just because to me, that makes the feature 3 times less dangerous.
Definitely.
Obviously, they used to be there, but watch out. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of dirt and to make it safer. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Onto the step down of Rock Diva. Yeah, just adding the dirt at the top makes the takeoff super smooth, and the difficulty with the wood is because it's sticking out and it's so slippery, that'll be a nasty way to lose the front end and then be off balance in the air. So I've actually ridden today with Eric. We've done a couple of other super fun laps. It's on my road channel, so make sure you check it out. There is a link in the description. We rode some super flowy trail, and this bike did awesome on it. I'm riding the Propane Eugene. It's probably the first time you see it on the channel. It's the only 29 bike I currently ride, and it was a ton of fun. So after everybody. So I'm gonna go for the step down. Nice. Ooh, some slippery roots. Pretty steep here, much steeper than what we rode before. Yeah. Nice. Oh, those roots are pretty deadly. So I've seen video of that trail, and let me tell you, it is much steeper than I thought. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, some fresh trail walk.
Bobby around here?
Ah, there is this car at least.
Yeah.
Part number 2, Rock Diva. Nice berm. Nice.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Hey, thanks for the trail walk.
Yeah, thanks for your work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was like a super slick piece of like sketchy downhill stuff on this wood, and you're ripping it out.
Yeah, we ripped it out because we had it covered in mesh, and it was just slick as snot, and it was kind of sketchy, and the wire was worried about somebody maybe falling on it and cutting themselves in the wire, and so we're just...
Yeah, and it's steep enough that things can quickly go wrong here.
Yeah, so the bottom is now actually shallower than it was. It was steeper before.
Oh wow.
And I'm going to fill it in, and we're actually going to try to leave it armored and exposed.
Okay.
So no dirt. We'll try to leave it as...
Yeah, because I guess the dirt will wash out here because it's so steep. You're on the brakes the entire time.
Yeah, kind of shore inspired.
Okay. Well, next time I come.
Next time you'll be done.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Have a good ride.
You too. Well, sorry. I mean, have a good build.
Yeah.
Yeah, little drop. Oh, look at those roots. Yeah. Super fun. Yeah. Woohoo! I was coming fast. Yeah, awesome. That was a super fun part.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Really, like you really got to slow down really well in front of your corners, set up perfectly, and then let roll out.
Yeah.
So you can carry good speed.
Totally.
Flows really nicely. It's just so different from Squamish. I mean,
Totally.
it is a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So obviously I was expecting
Different zone.
different zone, different dirt, but yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that's the original section of the trail. Obviously, Bobby's been doing some work to make it work a little better. Now we're on to Chris and Bobby's section, which is basically one of the new sections.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Warning, this trail has feature intended for advanced rider, experts only.
That's right. Yeah. Don't
So-
break yourself off on this thing.
Okay.
So yeah, right off the bat, it's letting you know that because there's kind of a roll down / drop,
Okay.
choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Okay.
Don't go too far because you'll be up to flat, but yeah, I'm sure you'll be
Okay.
fine.
I follow you.
Okay. And we got the easy way and the hard way.
Okay.
We're on the hard way.
Yeah. Oh,
Get this for rolling.
nice.
So do you want to try that as a send?
Oh yeah, may as well. It's a really nice feature in between the two trees.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Yeah, it's not that much space. Huh? It's a bit too little space for my comfort zone. And one tip that you know, I give to most people is to ride with the elbows out so you can be in a strong position. But in that particular case, because of the trees, you want to tuck in a little bit your elbows, especially if you're tall. Drop. Okay, onto the jump in between the trees. Nice. It's actually super smooth. You don't want to go too fast on it, otherwise you miss the landing or the corner.
Totally. Yeah, it's a little spooky, but it works.
It's only spooky because it's kind of a step down and it's in between the two trees. You got actually plenty of space, but when you come in it looks like your bars are not gonna fit. Totally. They actually do fit.
So I've never done this before, but I feel like it's not that bad.
No, it's a good jump. It's really well built. So
yeah, and since it's not a gap, I can just land short.
Yeah, you can
just try case it.
Yeah,
and then if I get that, then maybe I'll just try go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is, you know, if you roll in between the two trees, no brakes, you'll have enough speed to just clear it. Yeah. And I feel like clearing the jump is always safer than trying to make your way towards clearing the jump, especially when it's a step down. But it's, you know, it's small enough that if you case, you won't crash.
Yeah, it's like a huck flat,
basically.
Yeah. Well, let me roll into it and see how I feel.
Yeah, go how you feel, and if you need me to roll in front of you to give you the speed, you let me know.
Sure. Yeah, the trees aren't a problem.
But so
it's just the blindness.
You know, when you go slow, you're more likely to lose your balance, whereas when you actually go fast, you're actually more stable and you are less likely to hit the trees.
That's right.
After the step down, instead of going left, I'm gonna go straight because that's one less thing to worry about.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. I think I got it.
You saw my speed. You can't really mess up the speed as long as you control into the first roll, and then I went no brakes, just the tiniest pop, and I could have gone much faster.
I think I can I follow you again?
Yeah. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't get here that fast. I'm doing it. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was fine. It was super easy. It's
Yeah.
just a mental thing.
Oh, like the mental aspect is just huge.
Yeah.
Like so many times I look at a feature, I know I can do it, and I look at it for hours. I take hundreds of running,
Yeah.
and I don't end up doing it.
Yeah.
And still to this day, there is features I've spent countless of time going there, looking at it, knowing I can do it, and still not doing it.
Sick.
So,
Well, that's it's part of the fun of mountain biking, isn't it?
oh, totally. Yeah.
The progression, and you know, some days you're just off, you don't feel good, and other days you feel great.
Yeah.
In any sense, so yeah.
Part of it. Eric, second attempt. Yeah.
I think I didn't get quite the right pop, and I ended up a little bit nose heavy off of it.
Well, you almost want to be nose heavy because the landing is pretty short.
Right.
So you want your front wheel to get in contact with the ground faster, so you can brake earlier and set up for the rest of the trail.
Get back in control.
Yeah, to me that looked really good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So before we go any further, there's some